before, the small adaptations, right? The two Ps to sort of interrupt the pressure. Once again, Muddy even got a little bit on the DP action, right? I mean, I think that Soul using his DP to try and get out of those situations, escape from the corner, try and see if they can. We've seen Jason play before. We've seen the amount of DPs it is that this man loves to use, and so that's the whole thing, right? Is that they're using the DPs to try and interrupt a lot of the pressure, interrupt a lot of the consistency that Sin has, and then even in some situations, Muddy was like, "Hey, I'm gonna respond with my own DP here."
Alright, we got a Valentine on screen. I'm gonna make like Elfelt and load and some.
Yeah. Not too bad so far. Pretty well. It's finding the hits where necessary. But not the heavy projectile, just to keep a little bit of the pressure too. Furok still blocking in the gulag, but tries to find his way out. Snatch the key off out of the back pocket, and now he's the new warden here. Trying to see if he can lock things down. Tries to use the 2D, but doesn't quite find it. Instead, gets the mix once again. You're eating a low. Red RC to find the conversion, and we're eating another mix once again. Peachy has. Not if we have a DP to say about it. Nice. Finds good hits where they're looking for. Manages to use the dust just a little bit to find not only the corner position, but even better opportunities here. So trying to find what's necessary. Instead, the Mies are here. The pumpkin houses are out. And what great defense for Peachy, but you can only block for so long. Peachy bursts out and still manages to get clipped by the 5S. Baits out the reversal as well with a little bit of the stance cancel just to make sure they can sort of stop things from happening. That fireball is not any good here. Money's no good here. Goes up a volleyball. Manages to spike it and runs right into it. What an unfortunate scenario.
Playing some next level volleyball here. Jack O spiking Peachy in this first round.
Projectiles more and more. Gets him right back down.
Going through. Woo! Yeah, and Jacko pretty winning out there on the trade with 6P in the projectile. Sends Peachy full screen and is able to set up a bit. So Furok is definitely looking for that in those Sonic Boom situations from Peachy.
Yeah. Use the flash kick as well, just to, of course, interrupt the pressure that we're typically seeing from Jacko. Doesn't really want to deal with that. The projectile is already being nullified, but you're not going to stop me from DPing, and so that's what Peachy sort of uses to get the route of this situation, slowly forcing them back. Flash kick once again. Uses the fireball, just trying to keep things where they need to be at. Not quite fine. Instead, it gets the 5D. 5 dust here. Spits him right back out towards the corner.
Dropping the goons are here. Luckily, yeah, the anti-air goons are not arriving, so Peachy is still fine to jump for the most part, but here it is. It's out, it's leveling up. Peachy's soul, take it away! This poor man, facing an entire army all alone. No burst, no soul.
The barracks.
Look, there's a reason why there's a surrender button in League of Legends, and Peachy needed it.
Yeah, that was a lot. But like it was one thing. It's one thing to keep somebody in block stun enough to be like, okay, I gotta find my way out. I can use FD to sort of force this person back. But it's another thing to keep somebody in block stun long enough for your minions to catch up to you from the other side of the screen, and then also help you keep them in block stun, right? So it was a really, really rough scenario for Furok. For Peachy to be in, because he didn't quite have a guaranteed answer, because a lot of what Furok was using actually would have been very, very consistent with the DP baits.
Oh yeah, again, burst baited. Peachy really struggling to get out of pressure here. Never mind, you can always just let the flash kick rock.
Alright, finds the
Excellent
hits.
year. Oh my gosh, the level. Who knew? Who was prepared for that? Yeah, Jacko's Wake Up Super is a command grab, so Peachy's well-placed, well-considered counter just getting completely demolished there.
Nice. It's the shot as well.
Excellent little OTG. Keep it optimal. Furok is looking so good on this Jacko tonight.
Nice, finding good hits. Let's see what they can actually bring out.
Rank this risk. Peachy, gets bursted pretty early there. Furok was going to take a ton of damage, so just wants to get out of that situation.
Nice.
Ooh. Nice little check there. That is how Exar Leo keeps stance transition honest, is anything into stance is -3, even without IB. But you can always just have that parry out, punish any attempt that you do to stop you from getting into that stance. So Peachy showing that now against Furok.
Alright, manages to land the DP at least. Projects right back, tries to charge, see if they can bait it out a little bit, but Peachy was already ready to have a situation that they needed to be able to react to the blitz, and they do actually manage to. That nets them the round off of a good, very, very good exchange. Very well done.
Peachy cooking up. The Blitz war meta and like the layers to it are so interesting in Exard. So most of the time you want to do instant blitz, but if you do get hold blitz, your options are full charge, which is usually not great because your opponent recovers in time. But if they blitz you back, now you're charging faster, which means that you're going to get to full charge, beats blitz. But if they know you're doing full charge, they know when it's coming, which means that they can release their blitz early and counter hit your blitz attack. Blitz attack is not armor. So there's this huge thing of like, if we're both charging blitz attack, when is the best moment to release? Should you full charge it to beat their blitz, or are they going to try and blitz attack your blitz attack? In which case, you need to blitz attack sooner. You got to blitz attack their blitz attack, and they might just hold it, and now they have a full charge blitz. So, peek into what might have been happening there when Furok released early and just got completely duffed by Peachy's burst. And Furok looking completely unstoppable here. Yep, here we see on the replay the ideal Jacko situation. Houses, goons, mix-ups,